كم من زوجة مسموح الواحد يكون عنده؟
Four?
Four?
In Islam, four.
In Islam.
You know.
Okay. Well, do you want 4 wives?
Yes.
هل أنت بدك 4 زوجات؟
I want.
Yes.
I'm not giving them, but okay.
كم من زوجة مسموح للشخص؟
وبالدين الإسلامي طبعا 4 ولكن في شرط.
But okay. In the Islamic religion, in the religion of Islam, you're allowed 4.
Okay.
لكن في شرط رئيسي
But there is
لتعدد الزوجات.
condition to have many wives.
Which is?
العدل ما بين الزوجات.
Which is to be fair between the wives.
Does he know anyone who has more than 1 wife?
هل تعرف حدا عنده أكثر من زوجة؟
طبعا.
Yes, of course.
Does he know anyone who has actually 4 wives?
هل تعرف حدا عنده 4 زوجات؟
في.
Yes. There are some.
Is there anyone who has more than 4 wives? People will ask. I know them. She's looking
هل
at me
تعرف
funny.
حاضر بس يعني عم بسأل سؤال شوي مش هل تعرف حدا عنده أكثر من 4 زوجات؟
أكثر من 4 لا.
No. More than 4 no.
No, because in the Gulf, there's apparently, I don't know how true it is, but there's people with more than 4 wives, so
لأنه
people
عم
will ask.
بحكي إنه في الخليج في ناس عندهم أكثر من 4 زوجات.
لا هذا حرام شرعا
No,
بالدين
this is haram.
الإسلامي.
This is not allowed in the Islamic religion.
لا يمكن.
It is not possible.
In Islam, men can marry 4 women, right? What do you think of that?
Like he could marry 4 women if he's able to. Like
Yes.
if he's financially stable, he's got money, like, but he's not allowed to marry. I think 4 if his first wife is like good in everything, like there's nothing wrong with her.
Okay.
I cannot tell you. I cannot explain it. Like he's allowed to. But he have to be like financially stable, I guess.
Okay. Would you be okay if your husband married another woman?
Nobody's okay with their husband marries for women.
That's what I figured. But I asked men so far, so I had to ask some women. So. What is her opinion of the fact that men can have more than 1 wife?
طيب شو رأيك في إنه الرجل مسموح له يتزوج أكثر من ست من زوجة؟
هو أنا ما بأيد هذا الشيء إلا للضرورة.
I am not for this unless it's for absolute necessity.
يعني إذا كانت الست ما بتخلف.
For example, if the woman cannot have children.
أو كان في مثلا مشاكل أو كانت مريضة.
Or if there were problems, or if she was sick.
Yes.
Are you okay that men can have more than 1 wife? Do you agree with this?
إيش رأيك أو هل أنت مع أو ضد إنه الرجل يكون عنده أكثر من زوجة؟ ضد I'm against it.
Why?
ليش؟
ليه؟ لأنه ما في سبب مقنع إنه مثلا يتزوج ثاني، ديننا ما بيسمح بهذا الموضوع، هم بيعتبروا إنه تعدد الزوجات هو تعدد الزوجات هو إنه الشريعة حق لهم بهذا الموضوع، بس الشريعة ما حقق هذا الموضوع إلا إذا كان في سبب بيجبر إنه يتزوج واحدة ثانية، وقتها المجتمع بيسمح بهذا الموضوع.
But there are specific reasons for men to do this, and that's when society should be okay with it.
What are those specific reasons?
إيش في أسباب لازم تكون محددة عشان الرجل يتزوج كمان واحدة؟
مثلا ما في احترام، ما في استمرارية بالحياة، ممكن موضوع التعدد التكاثر الخلفة أو موضوع
because a husband wants more children or children in general.
In Islam, you can have 4 wives.
في الإسلام تقدر تتجوز 4.
Yes. Do you agree that that's okay?
رأيك إنه هذا صح؟
Having 4 wives.
يكون عندك 4.
لا ما هو إذا بدي أتجوز 4 بدي أعدل، بقدرش أعدل.
It's like I have to be fair with the 4, and like it's very hard to be fair.
Yeah, but is it fair to the women?
برأيك هذا عدل للنساء؟
أكيد لأنه في نسبة عنوسة للنساء عدل بس للرجال لا.
Because there are a lot of unmarried girls, but for guys it's unfair.
بعدين بده يكون برضا الأولى عشان أتجوز الثانية مش على خاطري وبس.
And then like the first wife has to agree. It's not only up to him.
في ناس كثيرة فاهمة إنه 4 أوكي بس 4 لا الشغلة مش بس 4.
So it's not only marrying the 4, it's about also the first one agreeing to that.
Does he think maybe he'll do that?
برأيك حتتجوز 4؟
أنا؟ ولا واحدة.
None for me.
How many wives can a Muslim man have? And what do you think of it?
كم من زوجة مسموح للرجل يكون عنده وشو رأيك في الموضوع؟
لديننا يعني الإسلامي.
In our Islamic yes.
4 زوجات.
She is allowed, according to the religious law, to have 4 wives.
What does she think of that?
إيش رأيك في هالشيء؟
مع إنه
مع. I am with this.
Oh, yeah?
I am for
Okay.
this.
You're okay with it?
Yeah, she just said.
Why?
ليش أنت مع هذا الشيء؟
إنه ممكن إنه توفى جوزته ومرته يعني أو إنه يصير إشي مع الأولى الثانية.
Because maybe something had happened with the first wife, maybe she passed away, maybe something happened to her. So this would be a good reason for the man to take on a second wife.
How many wives can men have in Palestinian society?
اوكي في المجتمع الفلسطيني كم من زوجة مسموح للرجل يكون عنده؟ 4.
And is she okay with that?
هل انت تمام مع هذا الموضوع؟
أنا والله مع وضد في نفس الوقت.
I am with and against it at the same time.
مع الموضوع لأنه أحيانا في ناس بفقد زوجته، في أحيانا الست تكون مريضة.
Sometimes a man would lose his wife, as in she would die. Sometimes she would be sick.
بس من هذا الجانب أنا يعني بأيد إنه يتزوج علشان يتكاثر يعني الأجيال بتضلها مستمرة
I would
وتتكاثر.
be for this solution so that the generations would keep existing.
Okay. And what about if his wife, his first wife is healthy?
طب إذا زوج حب إنه يتزوج على مرته الأولى ومرته الأولى ما لهاش شيء يعني بصحتها.
من سبب أنا ضد الفكرة تماما، ليش؟ لأنه ما بيكون في له سبب أو داعي.
Because there wouldn't be a reason or a justification.
Men in Islam can have 4 wives.
Yes.
What do you think that's fair?
Of course.
Why?
Why I'm not the right person to answer you the.
Oh, the why? Okay.
It's you have to search about it. You have to يعني عربي بتحكي عربي. طبعا هذا الكلام عدد لناس بالنسبة لعدد الرجال.
This first of all depends on the number of females compared to the males.
في أمور كتير يعني.
There are several things that rely on this subject.
دور عليها يعني بتقدر في ناس مختصين بعطوك
There are people who are more experts in this.
expert, yes.
Guys, if you want to see more videos like these, please donate. I accept baked goods, free trips to Bora Bora, anything.